Hey, what's up? It's the movie guy, and oh my god, it's so super late. I can't believe I watched that episode. I need to get some sleep because I gotta be up in like 6 hours. I got done watching episode 6 of Twisted Metal, which was the episode called Drive-Thru, which we saw the backstory of Quiet and Loud. So apparently, Quiet and Loud was working like on some farm or something, but then it was just like when they flashed forward a little bit, it was like they were at a restaurant and like people were owning certain people, I guess, and they couldn't talk. And I guess like it seems like there's some years that passed. I think her brother said it was 3 years since they seen each other because he was working at the burger joint. So I don't know if the guy that was owning the restaurant owned her brother, and this other lady that came into the restaurant owned her. So but flash forward with John and Quiet, and it was just like, oh my god, it was just like the ball pit stuff was hilarious. Them having sex in the ball pit, not once but twice, and them really bonding together, um, asking each other's questions, which was really cool. I really liked that, and I was just like, they had a little feud going on, and she's so determined to kill Agent Stone, and John's on his way to Chicago, and then John's like offered to be like, hey, you should come with me, do this job with me, be my partner. And them going into, after the job is done, having them going into New San Francisco, which Quiet was like, no, she was like, no, I've been in that type of place. I know how it runs, I know how it goes. And you know, both of them, when they had the argument, and they were like sleeping apart from each other because John was like in a different part, like out of the ball pit, and she was sleeping in the ball pit. And it was funny because both of them were trying to get comfortable, and she would be like rolling around in the ball pit trying to get comfortable, and he had this like aluminum foil as a blanket, and it would just like make all this noise. So he would be like, "Shut up, I'm trying to sleep," and she would be like, "Hey, stop moving, I'm trying to sleep." And um, and it just seemed like they had a really cool bonding moment when she broke down, and like, he was like, try to move on and forget about it and try to put it in the past with her brother. And now we officially have them as a partnership, and she's gonna join them to New Chicago. And at the end of the episode, you could see the skyline of Chicago, and they pass the sign that says "Welcome to Chicago," and the camera panned down, and it said "Calypso is real." I was like, "Oh my god, fucking Calypso! No way!" Calypso from fucking Twisted Metal Black, which I think he was a driver in the first game. But then in like the later games, and then Twisted Metal Black on PS2, he was the one that actually like had the tournament, like the contest with all the drivers to win the tournament. So I'm like, "Oh my god, they're bringing in Calypso. Yes." So I'm just like, "Okay." I'm just like trying not to flip out cuz it's like almost like 1:30 in the morning, and I was just like, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, fucking Calypso, yes." So anyway, it's just like these episodes are just it's like the first two episodes were really good, and then 3 was just like and then 4 was just like and then 5 was really good, and 6 was even better. So I feel like a lot of these episodes are getting better and better as they go. So I am like seeing how this ends up. I've got 3 more episodes to go, which I'll probably end up finishing them tomorrow, tonight, or something. So, but anyway, yeah, another great episode. I'm kind of curious if Calypso's even gonna come in this season, or if they're just gonna tease him for season 2. And I just gotta say real quick before I call it a night, the actor strike needs to end like tomorrow. It needs to end because I don't want this to be a casualty of something that gets canceled because of the stupid actor strike. And I don't think it's going to, because it's got a 91%. I feel like a lot of people's talking about it on TikTok and Twitter, and it's getting good buzz. And I think they should just announce a season 2 like right now. And I hope the actor strike just ends so we can just get stuff rolling again and get movies rolling again and TV shows and everything like that. So, anyway, I'm heading to bed. Good night, everybody. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.